So if you guys see, this box have 4 sides, correct? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So whenever we tend to draw something like this on a paper, we tend to draw a square, or maybe we tend to show the 2 sides, the upper side and the front side. And the third case is when you are able to see 3 sides. Okay, the 3 sides are the maximum sides of the box that you can show on the paper. Okay, so to give that 3D effect, we make use of 2-point perspective. Okay, so it is a very simple way of drawing any cube or a circular or any shaped object into a 3-dimensional thing. In this video we'll be looking how to draw the 3-dimensional box using 2-point perspective method. So the first thing that you have to do is take a ruler and keep it almost total horizontally parallel to the lower and the upper edge of the paper. Okay, so it should be parallel, it shouldn't be tilted. So we have to keep a ruler in a right horizontal position, and then we have to mark 2 points. Okay, the distance between them depends on what angle of the perspective that you have to show, or it totally depends on what type of drawing that you want to do. Okay, so as of now I have drawn 2 dots, one is here and one is here. I'll use the dark lines so that you'll be able to see that. Okay, once this is done, what you have to do is okay, you can either draw a light line for this. Okay, I'll draw it dark just for you guys so that you can see it easily. Otherwise you have to draw it very light. Okay, very light. I'll be drawing something similar to this shape. So what we have to do is we have to draw only single line which is the closest to us. Okay, you guys can see 1, 2 and 3 lines, see, in front of you, but the one which is the closest one, you have to draw that line on the paper. Okay, of any square shape that you are going to draw. I'll use my small ruler now. So I'll draw it maybe at the center, maybe towards the right or towards little left. Okay, not exactly on the edges. Okay, just approximately nearby to the center of this line. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just draw one line. Okay, so this line is the closest corner of the square. This line, closest corner of the cube that you can see, closest is this one. So this is this one. Okay, this edge is this line. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll connect both the sides of this line to these dots with a very light line. Okay, you guys can repeat it just after me. I'm doing it slow so that you guys can follow it. Okay, again these lines should be light, but I'm drawing it dark just for you guys because in camera it is difficult to see otherwise. So I'll use dotted lines, dotted dark lines. Okay, that's enough, I guess. So next thing that I'll do is I'll connect to the lower both the points to the lower part of the line. So again I'll be using dotted lines. You have to use light lines. Okay, don't use dotted lines, you have to use light lines. Okay, once this is done, now what I'll do is I'll decide a depth, like this is kind of one surface and this is the other surface. So let's make some twist in this one. I'll draw this one little far away from this line, but see to it that you draw it exactly perpendicular to the edge of the paper. Okay, or parallel to this line. Better is parallel. You don't see the edge, you see if this is parallel. You can use this method. You can just slide it slowly and then draw a line. Okay, see, so one surface I've got, so I'll just make this thing dark, these lines. Okay, and the other surface I will draw it close to the center line. Okay. So yes, I'm again making the main lines darker. These are the main lines, and these are, you can call them construction lines, which are not important. You can erase them afterwards. Okay, once this is done, so we have got a 3D box like shape. Okay, now you can convert this shape into anything, like let's see what I can do. Okay, so I'll just mark one center line, a light line again. Oh, I hope that is helpful, you are able to see that. Okay, I'll extend it on top. Okay, I have extended it on top, and now I'm joining these corners to the top part of that line. Okay, I'll do these lines little more darker. Okay, so using this point I'll, okay, that is enough. So now what I'll do, I'll connect this point straight away to the top corner. Okay, to draw the surfaces on this side we are using this point, and the surfaces of this side are done using this point. Okay, so let's see the magic. This is one point and this is the other point that we have to connect. Okay, I'll do a light line again. Okay, that's it. Now just hold this ruler here. Okay, I'll use the small ruler again. Hold this ruler here and just slide it over. Okay, because the same angle you have to draw it here. Okay, many a time students tend to do this mistake. Okay, they just don't copy the same angle, they just draw a straight line or any other angle line, so which looks mess later. So you have to just take the same angle. So I'm sliding the ruler holding the same angle, and yes, that's it. Okay, I'll just darken the important lines. Okay, so that's it. It's kind of a warehouse and all I have shown, so I'll add some details to it now. All the details will be taking help of these two dots. See how. Okay, so what I'll do is now again for the door I'll be drawing a line which is close to the viewer or the artist. Okay, see, this line I have drawn without using these points. Okay, but later I'll be needing these points. See how. Now I'll connect this point to the upper part of the line. Okay, I'll draw it small. Okay, and again a straight parallel line to this. So yeah, that's the door kind of a thing of a house. And now to draw a window on this surface I'll be needing this point, as I have told you before. For this surface this point, for this side surface this point. Okay, again I'll be drawing a straight line which of a window which is close to me or close to the artist. Okay, see, if this is a window, okay, it will be shaped like this. So this is the closest line which is which you can see it is close to you compared to this one. This is going far away, right? So I'll connect both the point to both the sides of this line. Okay, and again a parallel lines. Yeah, this is very important. Parallel. Okay, that's it. So you have got a good house with three dimensions. Okay, or 3D effect. Okay, so same way you can add on more things, like say if there are electric pillars aside this, so I can add them. So first pillar I'll draw it directly. Okay, now I'll connect this all the corners of the pillar to this points. Yeah, 1 and 2, only two corners are there. Okay, and you can even use the size of a light. See, 1, I'll connect it here with using a light line. then the second corner. Okay, and of the light, not necessary, because we can draw them directly. So yeah, so now I'll draw one more pillar with some distance between them. Okay, some common sense has to be used. As this is close, the thickness of this pillar is more, and this is a little far, so thickness will decrease, right? So I am copying the same angles. Yeah, this angle I am dragging it here, and I'll use the other side of the ruler, and the light will come from here to here. Okay, again one more. Now this time the distance will be less. Same angle again, same angle, small light. Now again the distance will be less compared to this thing. I will draw only single line here and the parallel line to this thing. Yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, so you are getting that 3D effect. Okay, so even on this side you can draw coconut trees whose sizes will go on decreasing as the trees go far away from the viewpoint. Okay, it's very simple, so just try it out. You can copy the same thing if you want, and if you feel like experimenting something new, then you are free to do. Yes, thank you so much.